Okay, an update on what's been going on the past few days. Well, first of all, how about this? Now, central locking works. So the TVG has all been disconnected and the central locking has been reconnected. So for the sliding door in this behind that compartment there, I found the wires where the TVG had been connected in. I needed to break those and reconnect them to the central locking wires, and then I had to try and find where the wires were that work the back door, and eventually I found them in this trunking that's above the sliding door. So the TVG wires came up into this trunking and were spliced into the rear door central lock-in. So I had to again cut those and reconnect them. So now central lock-in is back in operation, and it's not this annoying thing that every time you close the door the TVG lock. So the bike now works well in the by coming in backwards on the near side. I've got a 12-volt winch now that's just temporarily attached to a board, and the board is screwed to the floor just to test it out. So the only thing is that the bike mover, so you've got to pull the bike in towards the middle of the van, because otherwise the handlebars would catch with the door frame. So once it's in the middle, you've then got to move it sideways using the bike mover. But the problem is that the bike mover, the cutout that I put in it is now in the wrong place. It needs to be over this side. So I've got a cutout there and weld a bit back in there so that it doesn't get caught against the wheel arch on the far side here. So I've taken down some of the panelling to see where I can get in windows. So there'll be a window on the back door here and a corresponding one on the other side. And then the other side from the bike will be the kitchen. There'll be a couple of windows in the walls there. And then another window above where the sofa bed is going to be. So there'll be a window there and a large one in the sliding door there. There won't be any other windows up this side because you've got the bike, and then this area here, that's going to be the toilet. Behind the passenger's seat, there's going to be just an ordinary seat that goes out over the step, and that will pull out up to the toilet wall, so that you've got a nice place to relax. Opposite that, behind the driver's seat, will be where the general sofa is going to be, and then that pulls out to make the double bed. So as you can see, there's just this bit here where the bed and the wall of the toilet come into conflict. So I've got to make the toilet just a little bit narrower so that the toilet wall can just go around the bed when it's pulled out. So that seems to be the general layout now, which is good. I've been a bit fiddly-faddling these past few days because Wendy's been in hospital, and so I didn't want to commit myself to anything particular because I've been looking after her, and we didn't know whether she was going to be kept in for how many days or things like that, so I wasn't sure. But one of the things I did do was this thing here is my attempt at creating a water heater. It's impossible these days to get water heaters, either gas or diesel water heaters, that don't break the bank. They're absolutely ridiculous money. And the old-fashioned ones, like the old Paloma water heaters and the Carver water heaters, they've all gone. They don't make them anymore. They're considered too dangerous. So I thought, how can I use the heat that comes out from a blown air diesel heater to heat water? And so I came up with this idea. So this is the trunking that would normally fit onto the outlet from the air heater, and I've created a coil of 10mm copper piping and attached a plastic pipe at the moment. This is at both ends. So basically this will sit inside the ducting. The hot air will blow through there and heat the water, and the water will go through the pipes with a little 12-volt aquarium pump, just circulating the water into an open container. I tried it on our Koike Campers VW transporter, which has already got a blown air diesel heater on it, and it was brilliant. I was just blown away by how efficient it was. The hot air was blowing in through there, heating up the coil, heating up the water as it circulated, and it was, you know, about 1 degree a minute it was being heated up. So in no time at all you'd get hot water for doing the washing up. So I was absolutely amazed how good that was. So I've just got to develop that further, put silicone pipes on, set up a way of dumping the hot air outside in the summertime and inside in the wintertime. But that's the project that I think is going to work and provide us with hot water at a really efficient and cheap price. On this seat here, this is the little cardboard cutouts that I had for just trying up against the panels to see where I'm going to put the windows in. So there we are. That's the latest in what I'm doing.